welcome back to Cedros Coast Getaways. This is our third episode for our podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. And once again, I'm Adeline.
I'm Chloe.
I'm Karen.
And I'm Brianna. This episode we will be covering the fishing industry and ecosystem food chains and the environmental impacts of those.
Today we have a special guest.
Hola amigos! Last week you met my cousin Gilbert Hook. I'm Frederick Hook. Gilbert sadly couldn't join us today. He was tending to that fat pig of his.
Welcome, Fred. Wish Gilbert the best for me. First, I would like to ask you about the fishing industry on your island.
Well, the fishing industry on the island is supported by a foundation called Cedros de Avalon.
Oh, wow, that's cool. What type of fish do you guys catch?
Specifically for commercial fishing, we catch yellowtail, cashew bass, white sea bass, barracuda, and tuna. But we also fish for other species such as lobster, sea urchins, octopus, sea cucumbers, and sardines.
Variety. Now, how does that pertain to the job market?
Well, over 50% of the job market depends on fishing jobs, and about 70% of the job market depends on the aquatic ecosystems.
That's very interesting. Now, how do fishing practices and the aquatic ecosystems on the island affect the island socially and culturally?
On the island, many of our fishing practices date back thousands of years, and we continue to use them to keep the culture alive. And many of the youth on the island engage in fishing and aquatic activities.
Well, you've been very informative today. Thank you for joining us.
No problem. I'm happy to talk about my culture. Adios, amigos!
Now I would like to switch gears and talk about the ecosystem food chains on the island.
Yeah, the island has a very diverse ecosystem ranging from marine ecosystem to dense coastal jungles. One example of food chain found starts with fruits and insects, which are eaten by monkeys and coyotes.
Those animals are then preyed on by top predators such as jaguars, which sit at the top of the food chain and help control population sizes.
There are also important food chains in the marine ecosystems, such as phytoplankton, which are eaten by small fish.
Those small fish are eaten then by larger marine animals like stingrays and sea turtles.
These food chains are important because they keep the ecosystem balanced. If one species is removed, it can affect all the other organisms in the chain.
Hey guys, I wanted to show you 3 of my favorite perfumes from an island brand called Cedros Scents. The first one is Ocean Oasis, which captures the saltiness of the ocean with a mix of vanilla. Next is Coastal Escape, which is the perfect citrusy, zesty vibe. Lastly, and my favorite, is Island Iris, which is a beautiful floral scent just like you're walking through a garden. Go check out Cedros Scents for the most perfect perfumes.
Now let's talk about some of the environmental impacts of these practices on the island.
Some environmental impacts of fishing are habitat damage and decrease in marine biodiversity, along with the possibility of extinction due to catching vulnerable or non-target species. Another possible impact is marine pollution, which is caused by fishing gear getting caught in the water.
On top of those impacts, there is also the threat of overfishing. Some causes of overfishing are population growth, weak fishing management, bycatching, and climate change.
Specifically, bycatching is a major cause of overfishing on the island. Since the island does a lot of commercial fishing, using fishing methods such as gill netting and trolling nets may increase the fishing yield, but it also may cause them to collect too many fish or non-target fish.
Fishing can cause overfishing, but it can also cause the fishermen to catch sea turtles and seabirds, which will cause a decrease in the population of those species and many other species.
This decrease can disrupt food chains in both the marine and coastal ecosystem. As we discussed earlier, removing one species from the ecosystem can disrupt the entire food chain since predators lose a food source and prey population can grow uncontrollably.
When biodiversity decreases, the ecosystem becomes less stable and less able to recover from environmental changes. This is why sustainable fishing practices and larger management are important, especially on an island where most jobs depend on a healthy aquatic ecosystem.
Since Isla de Cedros becomes a part of Mexico Biosphere Reservoir in 2016, Fishing regulations have helped reduce overfishing and procreation.
Tune in next week to learn about the aquatic ecosystem impacts from human activity.
Yes, it's going to be a great episode. And big thank you to our 55 followers. We are so thankful for all of your support. We gladly appreciate it. Maybe we can make it to 75 by the end of the week.
Once again, this is Adeline signing off.
Chloe signing off.
And Brianna signing off. Bye, guys.
The best for me. I wish he could have been here with us, but I guess he'll do.
Oh, okay. Oh, my weave. Wait, what's the
have to
what's
redo
the
the
song?
first part.
What's the
Redo
song
it
in The
right
Little Mermaid?
No.
Oh, like the fork song where she brushes her hair with forks?
Yeah.
Yeah, part of that.
Okay, whatever. We're recording.
Let your power. I know. I gave up. Let your power shine.
First, I would like to ask you,
On the island is supported by a foundation called Cedros. What the?
Go, Gabriella.
You can't make me laugh before I do this, okay? Okay.
Just think of your cat. Think of your cat.
shut up. Don't make him think of the dead
What do you
guy.
think about that cat?
Oh, we watch our bloopers?
Oh,
Watch the bloopers.
you have to watch the bloopers.
Okay, anyway.
Cat got shot to death.
First, I would like to ask you about the fishing industry on your island.
She's crying. She's crying.
I'm crying.
Her hair with that fork.
That's the
Hello.
okay. Ready?
But